Hey everyone, this is Shag, your friendly monster psychiatrist. Raise your hand if you're really angry. Because if you're really angry, we're gonna have to melt your face off. Because then you won't be able to express anger, only pain. I hope you enjoy. Now, if only there'd be a subject to demonstrate my new psychiatric approach upon. But I don't think they will come willingly. With giant, silly-looking dragons, evil, angry birds, and also King Jeff. Oh, look! It's Numemon! Hey, Numemon. Nice to see you. You are what happens when unwanted Digimon evolve into unwanted Digimon. Except Numemon is like the best Digimon ever. I am not a big Digimon fan, and this is not Digimon. Digimon World is an example of a game series that is surprisingly decent. More like the first one is awesome, and the second one has the longest battle sequences ever known to mankind in an RPG on the PlayStation 1. I think. Would you like to prove me wrong? Send an email to don't send me an email. Also, don't send me like... Well, I don't know. It would be a good time it's as good time as any to point out that I usually don't accept like friend requests or anything. Unless you're a person who I know particularly closely. Like, well, like, at all. But that's just me being kind of a jerk, maybe. Maybe I should actually respond to comments and stuff. This has been the YouTube monologue that is unrelated to the monster having at time. You know what I'm trying to say, don't you? Because I sure don't. Woo, a sirloin and a pork chop. Nobody cares about you, pork chop. You are not the best meat in the game. Nobody knighted you, unlike sirloin over there. I would go as far as to make a sirloin cloth to show how great it is. That cat fly just got swatted out of the sky. Isn't that great? Why would people have cats with wings? Cats can't fly, and they certainly can't dance either. There's a life acorn. I'm going to take this opportunity to feed some random beef jerky to King Jeff. He begins to like me more than is possible according to the stat limits. And then we give him a life acorn in order to raise his max HP by 5, essentially meaning he can be hit 5 more times than he already can, thanks to being a King Metal Slime. Jeff, you are an absurd, crazy man. Watch out! Poison gun and catfly. Watch out! It's trying to join your party. Oh god, its hideous, get it away. He's PG. Or is he? I prefer... You know what? You can be PG. But I think you're a little too hideous. You would be 1 rating higher. Kids and mothers and fathers, please be aware of the ratings of video games, movies, and other television-related medias that your children are watching, and react accordingly. Do not blame the video games for, like, violence. It's your fault for exposing your children to violence without thinking. Funnily enough, I did a report on that subject. See, okay, first of all, this is relevant because I've got giant monsters burning the crap out of everything. Anyways, funnily enough, I did a project and I looked up crime rates, and during the years of release of the Atari and the Nintendo, crime rates dipped. Prior to those years and in between, they were on the constant increase. Now, if that random bit of statistics I found using Google doesn't prove everything I ever say, then I don't know what does. Mary grew to even a more ridiculously high level. At some point in the game, we'll be able to tell through talking to a bird made out of a trumpet, or like French horn, rather. We'll be able to see the maximum level of each of our compatriots. which is a fancy word for people following you around in a line. That I may have mispronounced despite being an English major. I am not very well versed in the language, even though it is my primary language, but I seem to be using a heck of a lot of it without stopping at this time. We have gone straight from a cave to a forest, what the... Buh! Well, I guess doors can happen. This is gonna be a big mess, isn't it? You're gonna be lost all the time. Exiting the forest is super simple. All you must do is follow these patterns for the rest of your gaming life. I just screwed that up somehow. Oh no, zombie dogs and also a flying cat. Your name is gonna be blah 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 blah. Oh, you can't name it 4 letters in a row. Then how about, what do cats do all over your floor? That's exactly right. Anyways. Where are we headed? Nowhere in particular. I hate this sort of thing, but this looks about possibly right. Ah! Let's escape that now. Oh, great. Mandatory damage is the greatest thing to ever hit Western Shores. Hello, a castle. Oh, a treasure chest. Will it be a mimic? I bet that happens. I guess not. I forgot this game had actual treasure chests in it. Hello, disgusting monster of the deep. I'm glad to have made your acquaintance quick and painless. Let's run away from this location as fast as possible. Seriously. Look like one of those deep sea fangly fishes, except without the fangs and without the Homestar Runner references that I am now making overt because I'm always asked about those. Where is the exit? King Jeff, use your psychic powers that you have to show us the past of how Goldwood was invaded by Mizar so that we may better collect all the ship parts. You know, actually that's not the goal until the second half of the game, so that doesn't really help. Look at my wacky cerebral consciousness making references to games that are different genres, different companies, and on different platforms. But they're both Nintendo related, so I'm counting it as a victory for us. Let's see, should I wade across the lava to fight a merchant with potentially deadly monsters? Heck yes! Oh no! He's got a crab skull. Okay. You're all going to burn, I hope you're okay with that, even though it doesn't work. Copycat is dead. P.S. That's a boss later in the game, it's like Ditto, except it's not. Thought you should know, Jeff doesn't take any damage because he's the best guy ever. Let's punch this guy. Punch it! Well, punch it! They punched it. I will get no rewards because my inventory is full. Thank you, Merchant Man. Now we may proceed into the lava directly without even stopping to take a bath to clear it from our systems. Hey there, Drax Slime. At one point I forgot your existence, and then I was reminded after reminding myself, so it was like double time.